Here's everything you need to know about the 2024 Jeep Wagoneer L in just 5 minutes. Now, the starting price for your entry-level Wagoneer is going to run you about $65,000. With all the bells and whistles, like the long wheelbase one we got, it's going to run you about $150,000, give or take. Inside this armrest is a fridge so big, it legit can hold a 12-pack of cans. And when I tell you that joint get cold, I mean just damn. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Every time you walk up to your SUV, you got power running boards that work simultaneously with your keyless entry. Would you look at that? These door handles are black and white, just like me. This entire SUV has a grand total of, get this, 23 chargers and house-inspired plug. But there's also 3 different infotainment screens, with the front one being for all of your main media, the second one being for your second row passengers and it controls all of their climate controls, and the third one being a flip-down retractable infotainment screen that controls your massaging seats, climate controls, seat controls, and even the rear climate controls in case you want to cut them off back there. Not only do we have this massive black front grille, but we also have a massive air intake in the bumper, along with on top of the hood with these black tow hooks, giving it a real aggressive look. Now, as you can see, this trunk space is more than abundant. And on top of that, you got a charger, tie-down straps that slide forward and backwards to lock your items in place. And under the floorboard, you have even more hidden storage, along with roof racks to store even more items on top of your SUV, and you even have a jack. Under the hood, we got a 3-liter twin-turbo 6-cylinder producing 510 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque, giving you 17 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway. We got a 0 to 60 in just 7 seconds, which is actually pretty impressive for such a big-ass SUV. Not only does this infotainment screen look really good, but it also has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, cameras, and even ambient lighting. And get this, you even have a real live fam cam that lets you see all of your passengers in real time, so that way you don't ever have to take your eyes off the road. And to magnify any zone of this SUV, all you gotta do is touch the screen. We got a rear view mirror that transforms to a live view mirror. Behind the retractable door, you have 2 cup holders. Not only are these seats top tier in looks, but they also are massaging seats with memory seats. Flip this switch anytime you wanna change your drive modes from sport, auto, snow, sand, mud, and rock. Even at my abnormal height of 6'10", I got more than enough headroom and legroom in the front seat. We got a Wagoneer logo that illuminates and projects on the ground at nighttime. Your boy's sitting real presidential in this second row, I'm not gonna lie. The second row even gets TVs. How legendary is that? With a remote. Even the front seat passenger gets a TV on the dash. Now the second row gets side air vents along with middle air vents, 2 kangaroo pouches for storage, 2 cup holders, lights, and your very own infotainment screen that controls both your climate controls and your heated and cooled seats. Behind this retractable door on top of the armrest, we even have more storage space with 2 chargers. Inside of it, we got so much storage space, it'll rival any front storage space that you have in any other car. And if that ain't enough for you, you got even more right there under the center console. Anytime you want to raise or lower this SUV, all you have to do is flip a switch. Look at my headroom and legroom in the third row. This is top tier. Push a button to electronically recline these third row seats. We got 22-inch rims on all 4 corners wrapped up in 285 45s. Now what makes this third row so top tier is the fact that you have a leather wrapped armrest, 2 chargers, an air vent, and this very large third row window. You'll never see that. Anytime you want to raise or lower your third row seats, all you gotta do is press a button right here, or you can do it in the trunk as well for both the third row and second row. You can even fold both the second and third row headrests right here through the infotainment screen, along with your power side steps outside this SUV. We got LED headlights and taillights, along with daytime running lights that give you a light show every time you walk away or come to your car. Even the third row gets a sunroof. That's how you know you're in a luxury SUV. We got sun visors that extend. We got a Macintosh sound system that gives you a digital reference to let you know just how much this joint is pumping and jumping, baby. We have a digital gauge cluster with a high resolution, and it even has night vision. We got seatbelts that are color matched to match the interior in both the front, second row, and third row. And get this, even the car seat seatbelts match the interior. To never have to take your eyes off the road, we even have a crispy heads-up display. Now, when it comes to everyday drivability, this SUV is top tier. It has the practicality, it has the looks. I mean, it pretty much has everything. As you can see, this thing gets up too. So it's just a great all-around everyday driver. And on top of that, there's even self-driving in this joint. Now, that's everything I think you need to know about the 2024 Jeep Wagoneer LWB in just 5 minutes.